Okay. We all here? We all ready?
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah, take fast. Very observant. Come down this way. So now we did part one. We made the crepe batter. We got our mise en place ready. Now we're going to do a spacing to split you guys into two groups. One's going to make crepes. The other one's going to do the hot item, like the filling. Now there was a mistake, and it's my mistake because I ordered. I don't know whose mistake. I'll take the blame for it. I ordered extra apples. We didn't get any. We got two, so apple crepes are out. But I can do it. But we still will make a cheese sauce, because nothing wrong with making cheese sauce. Okay? So maybe I should do that first. No, I'll do that second. That'll be the last step, really. So the mise en place you got your crepe batter. If you notice too, it's got much thicker as it's sat. Who's this? Nobody's? What's this called? I have my dog down here. My dog's you ever see my dog? No, yes. You see the videos, you see my dog. He's in the little one room right now looking around going, where am I? What's this called? Name. Name. Fry pan, in particular. And this is actually for frying. Frying meaning deagle. That's why it's shaped like this. The French name is sautoir, but you don't need to know. Sauté, sautoir. If you take the French cooking class, we can go more into that. But this is really a fry pan. It's not really a sauté pan. It's actually made for deagle. That's why it's shaped like that. A sauté pan comes out at an angle like this, and a crepe pan is almost flat. You know what I mean? So you have a difficult time getting the crepes out of this. It's a little, but it's not that hard. What I do, go from here across, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, right? But you can at least get to 5. Okay. These are very, very hot stoves. Can you give me a little bowl? Around the corner. No, a little bowl. No, oh, okay, that's fine. We all share this. Don't try not to get the bottom of it. But really, like one side, one towel, basically. Light coating. A little low. You could turn on the second ring. They all have it. You could turn on the second ring, but you got to make sure it's low. Really, really low. Strangely low. I think it's too low. Now, most of these stoves you have to turn on with this. You'll never work in a perfect kitchen. Never. I never work like this. They're always the same way. There's always something going on there. Preheat the pan. Oil. Now I know this is too thick. I just know from experience. Once again, mistakes are what I want you to learn with. So if you put this in now as is, this should heat up a little more. A good crepe, A4. Nice and thin, outside a little crispy. You know, that's what makes a good crepe. So what you do is you do one first. I know it's too thick, but just by pouring it out. So where's a measuring cup? Everybody's going to be a little different. Everybody's batter is different. You know, I looked around, they're all not the same. What is it, the cup, the measuring cup? What's in there? Okay. Wash. Well, I'm suggesting you guys 20 milliliters. It's actually not too bad, but this is what I want here. That thickness here, this is a little too thick. It's actually not too bad. Well, not bad, but. Well, I'm going to add 20 to this. Here's such a thing, 20. See, I think in ounces, pounds. Like the butter block. How many grams? Don't know? 500. A pound is 550 grams. So if you see a Western recipe that says 1 pound, think this. You know, you think, oh yeah, block of butter, okay. 1 pound of meat, 1 pound. It's very easy to think that way. Another thing, an ounce, ounces. 1 ounce equals 28.3 milliliters. Right? But if you go look at Western recipes, you're going to see ounces all the time. Who likes soju? Of course you don't. No, you might not. You don't like Sam Gupsel, so that's weird. Right? Yeah, I think that's it. You like soju? Of course. No? Soju?
I like beer.
I like beer too. Soju's okay. But who's drank soju? Yeah. Shot glass. Shot glass. 1 line, 1 ounce. 2 lines, 1.5 ounces. So if you remember this as 1 pound and shot glass as 1 ounce, it's easy enough to remember. It really is. You see that? Well, like, what waist size? What size?
What is that?
30, yeah, 32 maybe. I'm getting to 36 now. But that's inches. And I can think inches very quickly. Centimeters, meters, I go all the time. And it's still, even cooking wise, I still think ounces. So what I'm going to add is basically just a splash. But I tell you guys about 20 milliliters. A little more, isn't it? It looks more than an ounce. But add about 20 milliliters to start. Try not to add too much, because it's very hard to change. It's easy to add chocolate by chocolate, but once you add too much milk, then you have a problem. So that's how I tell how fast it comes back together. Well, it's experience. What makes a good cook? We talk about what makes a good chef. He makes money. What makes a good cook?
Good taste.
Tasting. Tasting? Nah, not really. Because you're gonna go to a hotel and they're gonna give you a recipe. They don't care what you taste. You like, they don't give a shit. They don't care. You cook what the chef wants. Because the chef hopefully is cooking what the people want. So what makes a good cook? Confidence. Know your basics. Believe in yourself. You know, really, like, don't be so afraid. Here, my kitchen, anytime you take my class, make mistakes. I don't care. You learn by it. They really do. School, you make mistakes. You go to a hotel, don't make mistakes. Don't play. Please, no. Okay. So I'm sure this is ready now. A little too much. Don't worry about it. Like I said. I don't know, maybe still a little thick. If we had smaller ladles, because once again, one place I worked, I made 200 crepes a day, every day. 200. of them. But we had a little goop chop. One shot, boom, one shot. You had 3 pans, flipping them, you know what I mean? That's what you do. Here it's like you got these monster ladles. That's why you got big ladles, small pots. And then these are pretty small here. So what you want to do is get the pan hot, and pour it around. It's a little small. They need a little more there. But that's fine, because we're going to roll it up. Nobody's going to see it. First one's always funny. Trust me, it always comes out funny. Now what I would suggest about flipping, you really can't get something like this underneath there. It doesn't fit. When the edges start curling up, they start curling up like this, I'm going to take this and just loosen it up a bit. Maybe you can get it there. I don't know how you can flip them besides that. That's why keep the Geatum down. Not a lot of Geatum. Too much Geatum on there, it'll burn you. A little Geatum is fine. What I want to do is get lightly browned. I flipped a little too early. So I'm going to go for a little more than half a ladle. I don't know how else to do it. I don't know how else. We don't have it. We don't have this size. This is too much once again. Like I said, there's a little like 20 milliliter ladle. And a real crepe pan is flatter. So you can't shake it loose. Flip it. Right? So that's what we want. Nice light browning. Little crispy, thin on the outside. Lightly brown. Now it's going to bubble up. Look like a doll, like a moon. And that's a beautiful thing. The butter, we was talking about, she forgot her butter. And the butter adds flavor, but what it really does, it keeps it soft. So, like I say, you make 200 of them at 10 o'clock, but 12 o'clock is lunchtime. So the butter keeps them from getting too hard and dry. And so, with too much butter, it falls apart. Yeah, that's what you want. Each time you should mix it too, every time you go into it. That's too much. But too much? Just pour it out. Don't do too much. If it happens once or twice, you keep putting that, what happens here? This is hot, it's going into that. Let's make it hot. So we got a problem here. You just start curling back. Let's start doing it on its own. Then it makes it easy to grab. Look. This time, after we flip it for the first time, the second time we can hand flip it. You should try it. Try hand flipping. It's fun. Chefs do it all the time. So that's it for that. We're going to go back to the mise en place. Because what we're going to do is that I'm going to demonstrate making the filling. And then you guys come over. Or you guys can make crepes. Well, let me demonstrate the filling. And then, because we don't have enough burners. That's a problem there. So. Now to keep these fresh, we don't have to worry about it here, but like I said, if you make it 200 and they're going to sit for an hour or something like that, lightly damp cloth on top will keep them nice and fresh for a long time. Okay. Make crepes first, everybody as a team so you understand what's going on. So go ahead, start your crepes. And then when that's done, then we'll do step 2. We have fun, so.
참고로 앞에 있는 게
Get a pan, get a fry pan. So make quick. Cheese up. Yeah, so guys, get a pan. You got the butter over here. Bring everything over here. Yeah, better to do it this way. We just do it step by step. Now what I do is look for a good pan. Make sure they're clean. Make sure everything's clean, guys. I put everything through the dishwasher. Everybody can use this.
이렇게 넣어서 절반 남지 말고 그냥 한 번씩 해보자 뭐.
I know, that's, I don't know what happened to him.
와요, 고긴 좀.
어쩔 없으면 그냥 계란컵으로 하면 되는 거 같아.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. So we can have this one, too. Still too much. I've been doing good. Yeah, I mean, everybody could use one. We don't need 6 paper towels in there. Together. Something work over here. 16 guys. I'm almost done. You should get about 6 or 7 crepes as an average.
자리가 없어. 자리가 없어.
Make sure everything's clean, please. That pan was dirty. If the crepe is too thick, it's hard to turn over. Thin crepe, you turn over. I really find too thick. Find it a little too thick. You can do the both rings, but make sure it's low. Mix it well. Every time you do it, make sure you mix it well. The flour goes right to the bottom.
내가 봤을 때
Did you add more milk? It looks pretty thick. I know it's hard to say. Right? But you need more milk. Definitely need more milk. It should be pretty thin. But you know, it should go. Not bad for first shot. Now, if you have a hole in there, put a little glue and put on the thing. You have a plate? Always get ready for the next step. Do you have a plate? Plate? Where? Okay, back there. Do you have a plate? Do you have a plate? Yeah. He has no plates. Need a plate. We're lucky. This time of year, sometimes, this time of year, very hot. Yeah, this is not bad. This is not bad. The kitchen's always hot. Yeah, always. If you don't like the heat, that's a very thick one, right, Chad? Too thick? Okay. As long as you know it. You know what I mean? That's what I care. I'm not looking for perfect. I want just understanding. Oh, that's yours? Yeah, that's yours. I'm sorry. is whose?